Hello and welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. We are back with another stream. It is time to do some Next.js. Alright, now let's get back to it. It is time to do some Next.js. Oh yeah, we're going to learn some Next.js. It is time to do it. This is what I'm talking about. We have the development. Start dev server. Task is running. Alright, we got this good looking code sandbox to help us out in Next.js. This is what I'm talking about. We have Perplexity here. We got Perplexity. Perplexity is going to help us understand the code. We got ChatGPT here. Oh, look at that. Look at that now. What is this? Create a morning routine to boost my productivity. Oh, I don't want to do that. Write a text. Invite my neighbors to barbecue. Write a Python script to automate sending daily email reports. Quiz me on world capitals to enhance my geography skills. Oh, my geography skills. I wonder how rusty my geography skills might be these days. I don't know. My geography skills, you know, they must be pretty rusty. Alright, now. Let us do this. Oh, this is for programming. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go back to gaming. Let me just remove this. Alright, now let's go back. What did I do? What have I done, folks? What have I done? OBS Studio, what am I doing here? Oh no. Anyways, let's go back here. Okay, now. Go sandbox. We're going to preview. Come on already. Start the dev server. I'm waiting. Come on. Alright, now let's do it. So last time, I think we completed reading this. Totally read this. It was so fun. I'm going to tell you that. It was pretty fun. Yeah. And now it is time to learn Next.js. This is what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Start learning. Come on, let's do this. Welcome to the Next.js App Router course. In this free interactive course, you'll learn the main features of Next.js by building a full stack web application. Full stack web application. Oh man, I never knew we would do this. This is gonna be fun. Look at this, Acme. What is this? What we'll be building. This is what we'll be building, folks. This looks fun. This is looking fun. We got home, invoices, customers. We have a lot of stuff going on. Create invoice plus paid. Who's this? Ada Lovelace. Alright. $157.95 pending. Alright, now for this course we'll be building a simplified version of the financial dashboard that has a public home page. Let's go. A login page. Dashboard pages that are protected by authentication. Oh, dashboard pages protected by authentication. That is what I'm talking about. I need them. I need the authentication. I need that stuff. Come on, give me the authentication. Alright, the ability for users to add, edit, and delete invoices. Oh, the dashboard will also have an accompanying database, which we'll set up in a later chapter. Let's go. By the end of the course, you'll have the essential skills needed to start building full-stack Next.js applications. This is what I'm talking about. I want to do the full-stack stuff. Overview. Alright, people, let us go through the overview. Here's an overview of features you'll learn about in this course. Styling. The different ways to style your application in Next.js. Optimizations. How to optimize images, links, and fonts. That is very nice. Routing. Hey, how to create nested layouts and pages using file system routing. Oh, you gotta tell me about this. Hold on a minute now. Perplexity, you gotta save the day. Come on, you gotta do your magic. Come on. Tell me, what is routing? And what is this magical stuff? Please explain. And save the day. Alright now. Okay, Perplexity's gotta do its magic. Routing in web development refers to the mechanism that allows users to navigate between different pages or views. Oh, how unintelligent of me. I should have known that. How unintelligent. It allows users to navigate between different pages or views within an application. Alright, I get it. So you're navigating through different pages and views, going from this page to that page. Alright, easy stuff. In the context of Next.js, a popular React framework. In the context of Next.js, which is a popular React framework, right? Routing is primarily handled through a feature known as file system routing. Alright, so Next.js, file system routing, okay. This is a terminology in Next.js, I think. It definitely is. File system routing. Alright, let's go! This approach simplifies the process of defining routes by using the file structure for your project. It simplifies the process of defining routes, okay, by using the file structure of your project. Okay, it is going to use the file structure of my project. Alright. Understandable. File system routing. Okay, let us go. Next.js employs a file system based routing system, meaning that the structure of your files and directories directly corresponds to the routes in your application. The structure of your files and directories directly corresponds to the routes in your applications. Okay, so there's like a sort of one-to-one correspondence. I get it. For example, a file named about.js in the pages directory. You need to understand this, folks. This is important terminology. It becomes easier to code then. A file named about.js. We have a file named about.js in the pages directory. Alright. So this file will automatically be accessible at the about URL. Did you get that? Pretty easy stuff. So we have a file about.js. It is sitting in the pages directory. Alright. So this file, alright, this file about.js, this file will automatically be accessible at the about URL. You see this? This is the about URL. So over here, we read that our files, which is about.js, see, the structure for your files and directories directly corresponds to the routes. So this file is directly corresponding to this, I think. I think this is the route, /about. If I'm not wrong, this is supposed to be the route. So this file in the directory is directly corresponding to the route. So the route over here, what I think is /about. I could be wrong. You can let me know in the comments if I'm correct. Also, tell me more about Next.js. Alright, now nested routes can be created by organizing files into subdirectories. And now we're talking about nested routes. They can be created by organizing files into subdirectories. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's focus. We gotta focus on Next.js. So how do we create nested routes? Pretty easy. Just organize the files into subdirectories. So it doesn't say directories, it says subdirectories. This is how we do the nested routes, right? So you can see this is a directory, but when we were talking about nested routes, we're talking about subdirectories. Organize files. So, for instance, placing settings.js inside a dashboard folder will make it available at dashboard /dashboard/settings. That this is a, I think this is a nested route. How? Because it's inside a subdirectory, right? because settings.js is sitting inside a dashboard folder. You see settings.js, just try to understand this. We're talking about nested routes. We said subdirectories. We didn't say directories. We said subdirectories. You got to understand that. So, for example, we have this file settings.js, and we placed it. Okay, this is the settings.js file. You see this? Settings.js, settings. So we put this settings.js file in the dashboard folder. This is a dashboard folder. So now I think this whole thing is a nested route. What I understand. Because the settings file, you see this over here, the settings file is inside the dashboard folder. So we have this sort of subdirectory. Over here you can see that the about file, over here you see that the file, this about.js file is in the pages directory. So it directly becomes the directory. This is the direct directory. There is no subdirectory here. This is directly, you see about.js is a file, so this is the / about. This is the, I think this is the route. It's directly corresponding to the route. So you see about.js and then / about. But over here, it was supposed to be, if we think about a normal route, so it was supposed to be settings.js and then / settings, but it's not, because this settings file is now inside the dashboard folder, inside this. So first we need to open the dashboard folder, and then we're going to get to the settings file. So this is now a subdirectory, I think, and this is now a nested route. Okay. Also, look at this. Look at this. You're going to understand pretty much a lot from this. So you see this file is sitting in the pages directory. Understand the difference. Pretty easy. If you understand this, I think it's definitely going to be easy for you. This file, about.js, is sitting directly in the pages directory. No other folder, nothing. No other file, no other folder. This file is sitting in the pages directory, whereas this file is sitting inside a dashboard folder. And that is why we have a subdirectory. And that is why we have a nested route here. You understand? You see dashboard / dashboard / settings. So now you understand that this file was in the pages directory, but this file is in the folder. Alright, this file is inside the folder, and now they're collectively making the subdirectory. So if we consider this settings a directory, and then add dashboard to it, so it becomes a subdirectory, something like this. This is what I understand from it. So anyways, hopefully you're going to understand. Also, if you have a better explanation, let me know in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts on this. Alright, now nested layouts and pages. Nested layouts allow developers to create complex user interfaces. You know what complex means, right? Pretty easy. Complex means something that is not like easy to understand. It's a bit tricky. You see complex, compound, composite, compound, and multiplex, consisting of many different and connected parts, right? Different stuff, a lot of stuff, a group of or system of different things. This is complex. With shared components across multiple pages. With shared components across multiple pages. So we got to understand this. So we have so nested layouts allow developers to create complex user interfaces. Alright, a lot of different components grouped together, a lot of different stuff. And they have shared components, so the components are being shared across what? So they need to be shared across something, right? Multiple pages. So I think it's like this, that there are multiple pages, right? And then there are these components, and all those pages are sharing the components with each other. That is what I understand from this. This means you can have a layout that applies to a group of pages. So we have one layout. I think what this means is that we have a single layout that applies to a group of pages. So all the pages are going to have this layout, what I understand from this. Such as a dashboard with a sidebar and header that remains consistent across different views. Alright, I don't get that. I understand it's going to remain consistent, but across different views. I think I need to understand views now. Maybe later. Okay, to create nested layouts in NEXTJS. Alright now people, let's do this. How do we create nested layouts in NEXTJS? Create a directory structure. Organize your files into folders that represent the hierarchy for your routes. Okay. Define layout components. Create layout components that wrap around your page components to provide shared user interface elements like headers or footers. Alright. Utilize dynamic routing. Use dynamic segments and file names. Example. So let me tell you about these brackets. So I think these are known as the braces. Oh, this is not what I'm talking about. Oh, this is not what I'm talking about. No, come on, Google. I was looking for the brackets. Oh, I think I should write box brackets. I'm talking about the box. Square, come on. Yeah, this is my bad. I forgot the name. These are known as square brackets because they look like a square. Square brackets used to indicate to a reader that the writer added their own words to a quote, added additional context, or otherwise made a change to a quote that wasn't originally there. These are known as a square bracket, people, folks. Round brackets are used for methods. Square brackets are used for arrays. Oh, let's go. Round brackets, these are the round brackets. And the square brackets. Alright people, let's do this. Square brackets. Okay, square bracket open ID square bracket close.js. This is dynamic segment and file names. To create routes that can handle variable parameters. We're going to be seeing what all this means when, okay. Benefits of file system routing. Simplicity. Developers can easily visualize and manage their routes based on the directory structure. Alright, I get that. Automatic code splitting. NEXTJS automatically splits code for each route. Improving in performance by loading only the necessary JavaScript for the current page. So what I understand from it, it's only going to load the necessary code. Right? The necessary JavaScript. Only the relevant code, nothing else. SEO friendly. Each page can be optimized for search engines based on its URL structure. Pretty cool. So I got to remember that it can be optimized for search engines based on its URL structure. This is what I got to understand. This is going to help me in SEO, search engine optimization. Alright, now key features covered in routing. The course on NEXTJS covers several important aspects of routing, creating nested layouts and pages. Alright, implementing authentication. Oh, give me that authentication. I need that. For protected routes, handling errors and form validation, optimizing data fetching strategies. Alright, by mastering these concepts, developers can build robust applications with intuitive navigation. Alright, now I need to understand intuitive. What does intuitive mean? User based on what one feels to be true, even without conscious reasoning. Instinctive. His intuitive understanding of the reader's real needs. Instinctive. So is it sort of like a gut feeling? I think it's like sort of a gut feeling. You have a gut, right? It's like a gut feeling. Instinctual is based on instinct. Innate, inborn, inherent, untaught. Based on what feels, so it's like a gut feeling, intuitive. Even without conscious reasoning. So there's no reasoning, it's sort of like what one feels. It's instinctive, alright? Intuitive. Oh, this is intuitive. I love this. This is intuitive. Intuitive navigation. So we're navigating based on our feelings? I don't know. And user experience. Alright. In summary, routing in NEXTJS is a powerful feature that leverages file system. Alright, I need to know what leverage means. Understand leverage. Ability to influence situations or people so that you can control what happens. Oh, you're doing the leveraging here. That's what I'm talking about. File system organization. So we're controlling the file system organization to create efficient and maintainable web applications. By understanding how to create nested layouts and manage routes effectively, you can enhance both the functionality and user experience of your application. Alright, I have a question in my mind. I want to know what is the difference between effectively versus effectively. I always wanted to know this. Effective. Alright, A for effective describes something that has been influenced by emotions, is a result of emotions, or expresses emotion. Whereas E for effective describes something that produces a desired result. Effective comes from the noun effect, which means result. Oh, this is based on effect. Okay, this is effective. It has a good result. something that produces a desirable result. So it is. So if I say, for example, I'm using this medicine, it healed me. So I can say that the medicine was effective. But if I talk about effective, it is influenced by emotions. How do we use these in sentences? Alright, I mean, I got the meaning, so that's okay. Alright, now, this is what I'm talking about. Let's go. So, we are at routing. Routing is done. Data fetching. Data fetching, how to set up a database on Vercel. This is something new to me. Vercel, how do you say this? And best practices for fetching and streaming. Okay. Search and pagination. How to implement search and pagination using URL search params. Search and pagination. What is pagination? Keep it short and do the magic. Come on. Pagination is the process of dividing content into discrete pages. Hopefully, discrete means a separate. Individually separate, yeah, that is what discrete means. Making it easier for users to navigate through large amounts of information. In digital applications, so you're dividing the content into separate pages so that it becomes easier for people to navigate through when there's large amounts of information. In digital applications, pagination typically involves displaying a limited number of items per page, so you don't go crazy on all the information, allowing users to browse through results sequentially. Oh, we're trying to introduce sequences here. That is crazy. That is insane. That is lovely. In a positive manner, I mean, in a positive way. Insane and crazy in a positive way. Alright? In a positive way. Positive. Alright now. Okay, this is particularly useful in scenarios like search results or product listings where showing all items at once can overwhelm users and degrade performance. Alright, people. Now, you understand from this that what it's trying to do, pagination, they're trying to, control the content. So, whenever you're browsing something and for example, you're trying to buy some stuff online, right? And you go to a website and that website shows you so many items at once, you go crazy because you don't understand there's so many good products, there's so many bad products, you don't know. I mean, you don't understand what should I buy. There's a lot of choices. You don't want to go crazy on that stuff. So that is why Next.js has search and pagination using URL search params. We're going to see what that means. So, and that's just one of the best things about Next.js. Everything is divided into discrete pages. They have limited number of items per page. This is pagination. User experience. Pagination enhances usability by breaking down long lists into manageable sections, which helps users find information more efficiently. Performance. By loading only a subset of data at a time. Now, you got to understand what subset of data means, okay? Subset of data. A subset is a set made up of elements within another set. So in order to go further, we need to understand what a subset of data. So that it becomes easy to understand, okay? So a set made up of elements within another set. So we're making the set from another set. How do we understand this? Look. Formally, a set B, okay, we have a set B, is a subset of another set A if all elements in B are also in A. Here are some examples. If set A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright now, folks, you got to understand this. Set A has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and set B has 2, 6, and 8. 2, 6, and 8. So B is a subset of A. Why is that? Because all the elements of B are also in A. That wasn't hard now, was it? Alright, folks, hopefully you understood this. It's pretty easy. It's pretty... I'm trying to explain this stuff, go into some sort of deep explanation. Not too deep, but we have to go some sort of deep to some extent, so that we can understand what Next.js is. Why are we using it? And one of the best things I understand about Next.js is that it is SEO friendly. It's very good for search engine optimization. Until now, I understood that. Because most of the places I read about Next.js, they say that Next.js is pretty good for search engine optimization, SEO. It's SEO friendly. So that's a very good plus point. Alright, so hopefully you understood what a subset is, right? Like it's a set, right? It's a set made up of elements within another set. Or you can say that it's a set made up of elements from another set. What I already told you, if A contains 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and B contains 2, 6, 8, you can see that 2, 6, and 8, 2, 6, and 8. All these elements of B are also in A. And that is why B is a subset of A. Because all the elements in B are also in A. And that is why we call set B a subset of A. Hopefully you understood that. Alright, now, where were we? Performance. So you can see that by loading only a subset of data at a time, now you understand. Now you're easily going to understand this. So what Next.js is going to do by using pagination, it's only going to load only a subset of data. So for example, what I understand from this is that, for example, you're browsing a lot of products on a web page, on a website. You click on a website to browse some products. So there are like 10 products on that website, but it's just going to show you 5 products. And all those 5 products are actually part of the original 10 products, right? So you're only seeing a subset of data. And if you want to look at all the 10 products, you can go to page number 2, right? It's sort of going to show you the next 5 products. I think this is not how it goes. Give me a second. Dude. Let me try to visualize and then try to explain it. So what I'm trying to say is that we have 10 products, right? And then you're visiting a website. You try to browse the products, but the web page shows you 5 products only for now. And now you're interested in, so now these 5 products, they are the subset. Okay, you got to consider them a subset. These 5 products are only the subset. And now you're interested, now these products are also part, all of these products, all the products, which are 5 products that you're seeing, are part of the original 10 products. So it's only showing you a subset. It's doing the pagination stuff, you see? It's doing pagination. It's only showing you a subset of data. It's only showing you 5 products. And now you actually, and remember that these 5 products are part of the original 10 products. And now you're pretty interested in looking at all the products, okay? So you want to see all the products. You're interested that there might be more products like these. So it gives you some sort of link where you can see all products. This is what I understand from this. You want to see all the products. You don't know how many products there are, but you loved the 5 products, and now you want to see all the products like these. So there's some sort of link to see all the products, and you click on the link, and then you go to the original 10 products. This is what I understand from this. So before you were only looking at the 5 products, you were looking at a subset of data. And then you clicked on the link and you navigated to the original 10 products. That was the original data. The original set of data. So this is pagination, what I understand. So hopefully you understood this. I mean, this is what I'm trying to explain. This is my opinion. This is my understanding. It could be different. It could be slightly different, okay? It might not be 100% correct. It might not be 100% accurate, but this is what I understand from this. Okay, so what this is going to do, it's going to reduce the amount of information processed and displayed, obviously. Improving load times and responsiveness. Okay, this is going to improve load times. I think page load time and page responsiveness, most probably. Implementation. In web applications, pagination can be implemented using URL search parameters. This is what we have to understand. URL search parameters. Parameters to specify the current page and the number of items per page. URL search parameter. Overall, pagination is a vital feature in web design that improves navigation and user engagement with content. So, vital means important. Necessary. Okay, it means necessary. Now, I think there is a difference, necessary versus important. Something that is necessary is something that must be done. For a human to survive, food and water are necessary. Things that are necessary are called necessities. Something that is important is not absolutely needed, but should be prioritized. It is a priority. Damn, I never knew this. So today, I understood what is the difference between necessary and important. So something that is important is only a priority. It might not be needed. It's not absolutely needed. But something that is necessary has to be done. Bro, we need to do that. So, very nice. Okay. Okay. What do you have next? Mutating data? I forgot about URL search params. Tell me about URL search params. Next.js. URL search params. In Next.js, URL search parameters. Oh, I know that. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. What are you trying to do here? Bro, seriously? Alright now. Where is it? URL search params. Are used to manage and read query strings. Query strings. So now we gotta understand what query strings are. In the URL. URL search parameters are used to manage and read query strings in the URL, which can be essential. Oh, okay. Open another perplexity. What is this? So we gotta understand what query strings are. Query strings. No, I was asking her query strings. Come on. Just tell me about this. Alright, query string, right? Query strings. Read and manage query strings are a way to pass data through the URL. Pass data through the URL, allowing developers to manage dynamic content and application state effectively. They typically appear after a question mark in the URL and consist of key value pairs separated by an ampersand. This is known as the ampersand for those of you who don't know. Ampersand. See, this is the ampersand. For ampersand, for example, it's separated by an ampersand, consists of key value pairs, and appears after a question mark. For example, in the URL /path name param1 is equal to lorem and param2 is equal to ipsum. Okay, single quotation mark close, comma, single quotation mark open, param1, single quotation mark closed, and param2 are query parameters. So this is a URL, you can see this. In this URL, param1 and param2 are query parameters. That is what I was trying to understand. But I'm trying to understand what are query strings. So these are the query parameters, param1 and param2. You can see that they are separated by ampersand. You can see there is an ampersand here. Both of these query parameters are separated by an ampersand. They appear after a question mark, yes, definitely. This is a question mark. Accessing query strings. Next.js provides several methods to access query strings. Using useRouter hook. The useRouter hook from next/router allows you to access the current routes query parameter. For example, import curly brackets use router, curly brackets close brown. Next layer slash router. Use router. Current routes query parameters. Okay. My component. Const router is equal use router. Query is equal route. Access query parameters. Okay, so this is where we're accessing the query parameters. Return div query.param1. Okay. Output value parameter 1. Yeah. Query.param1. Alright. Okay, we can also use these. Alright, so to some extent I understood query search per what do we call that? Query parameters. I don't know what strings are. I was trying to understand query strings, not parameters. In NEXTJS. Bro, not so, no, stop. I can't read all of that. In NEXTJS, I mean. Yeah, this is it. I used to pass data through the, I understand that. Enabling dynamic content and state management within applications. Yeah, they appear after a question mark, and yeah, they have key value pairs separated by ampersand. I understand that. And the URL, param1, param2 are the... Oh, I get it. Here it is. The query string is param1 is equal lorem. Oh, okay, so the query parameters, both of them. So this is the first query parameter, param1, and this is the second query parameter, param2. So both of them collectively form the query string. Alright, I understand it. So what are they used for? Pass data. They're used to pass data. So I think this is the data. So this query parameter has the data lorem, and this query parameter has the data epsilon. So this is what I understand. This is my thought on this. They're going to help pass data through the URL, enabling dynamic content and state management. It enables dynamic content and state management. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, to some extent I understood that. Search parameters. Okay. So, until now, we've read search and pagination, how to implement search and pagination using URL search params. So I think I'm done for now. Hopefully you understood. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Thank you so much for watching the video. Before I end the stream, I want to say that today we have studied search and pagination, how to implement search and pagination using URL search params. This is till where we're leaving it. I'm going to leave it till here. Search and pagination. Search and pagination. We studied it till here, so I'm going to leave it till here for now. Search and pagination. So thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you have a good day. Wishing you good stuff and wishing you good health. Wishing everybody a good day. Wishing everybody good health. Wishing everybody good luck and all the good stuff. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Have a very good day. Have a peaceful day. Have a happy day. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.